Yesterday, I did something I have never done before in my life.
Good morning to you, too. What did you do?
I woke up at 5 in the morning, on purpose.
On purpose? Why? What happened?
I wanted to watch the sunrise. I got up, I made coffee, and I walked to the park before anyone else was awake.
Okay, that is genuinely impressive. I stayed in bed until 9.
And that is exactly what we are talking about today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speak Anglo. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Riley. Today we are answering a question you will use every single day in English. What did you do yesterday?
We are going to tell you about our real days, morning, afternoon, and evening. Every story you hear is full of past tense verbs, and we will point some of them out as we go.
Stay until the end. We have a challenge for you. And spoiler, Kendall also did something a little embarrassing yesterday.
Riley!
Keep listening. Okay, 5 in the morning. Walk me through it.
Right, so my alarm went off at 4:55. I almost turned it off and went back to sleep.
That would have been the right choice.
But I got up, I put on my jacket, I boiled some water, I made a coffee in my travel cup, and I walked out the door.
How long did you walk?
About 12 minutes. I arrived at the park just when the sky started to change color, orange and pink.
Did anyone else see this with you?
Nobody, just me and one very confused pigeon.
Okay, you just said, I got up, I made coffee, I walked to the park. I want to notice got for a second, because a lot of people learning English try to say I get it up, which makes total sense, right? You just add ed. But get is one of those verbs that changes completely. Get becomes got. You will hear got constantly in English.
It really is everywhere. I got home, I got a message, I got hungry. All past tense, all got.
What did you do after the sunrise?
I sat on a bench for about 20 minutes. I didn't check my phone, I just watched the park wake up. A man walked his dog, some birds landed on the fountain, a woman jogged past twice.
That is actually beautiful.
It really was.
I didn't check. That is worth a quick note. When we make a negative sentence in the past, we say didn't, and then the verb goes back to its normal form. Not I didn't checked, just I didn't check. The didn't is already doing the past tense work.
Exactly. The verb just relaxes. I didn't check. She didn't call. They didn't arrive. The verb stays the same every time.
All right, Riley. 9 o'clock. Tell me everything.
Completely different picture. I didn't set an alarm. I woke up naturally. I stayed in bed for a while, just listening to the rain outside.
Wait, it was raining yesterday?
All morning, which I loved. I stayed in bed and listened to it.
Stayed. And that is actually the most common slip people make. The story is so vivid in your head that you tell it in present tense by accident. Happens to everyone.
Even us, apparently. After a while, I finally got up. I made oatmeal, added a little honey and some blueberries, and I sat at my kitchen window.
Did you eat at the window or just sit there?
Just sat. With the rain outside, it was very cozy. I read for almost an hour, a novel I started last week. By the time I looked up, it was almost 11.
Read is a strange one, worth pausing on. The spelling is identical in present and past. Today I read, yesterday I read. Same word on the page, completely different sound. If you're listening right now and thinking, how am I supposed to know which is which? Context. If it's past tense, it sounds like red, like the color.
After reading, I called my mom. We talked for about 40 minutes. She told me about some drama with a neighbor's cat and a garden fence. I listened to the whole story.
Told is the past of tell, another one that changes completely, like got. Tell, told. And everything else you just said, called, talked, listened, those all just took an ed. 2 different patterns, 1 natural sentence.
Okay, before we do afternoons, I have to ask, what was the embarrassing thing?
I said Riley said I did something embarrassing.
So did you or didn't you?
Fine. After the park, I went to the gym, worked out for about an hour, lifted some weights, ran on the treadmill.
So far, so good. Nothing embarrassing yet.
Then I went to the supermarket. I bought milk, bread, pasta, and eggs. I came out of the shop, I put the bags down to find my keys, and I dropped them.
You dropped your keys?
I dropped my eggs. All 6. In front of several people. One man made a face, a child laughed.
This is the best thing I have heard all week.
Can we move on, please?
Went, bought, came. I just want to say those 3 together because they are all incredibly common, and none of them took an ED. Go became went, buy became bought, come became came. English just decided they would do something completely different.
Thank you. What did you do in the afternoon?
I met a friend for lunch. We went to a small cafe near the market, found a table by the window. The rain was still coming down outside.
Met is the past of meet, and found, past of find. Both change completely. Both incredibly common.
At the cafe, we ordered soup. It arrived in a little clay pot, very warm, and we drank tea and talked for about 2 hours.
Drink, past of drink, changes completely. Everything else, ordered, arrived, talked, all just got an ED.
After lunch, my friend and I walked around the market for a while. I bought some fruit, mangoes were on sale, and I stopped in a bookshop, picked up a second-hand photography book. It only cost $2.
Cost. Interesting. Past tense of cost is just cost, exactly the same. There's a small group of verbs like that. Cut, put, cost, where past and present look identical. Context tells you which is which.
Evenings. This is where our days got even more different.
Mine was quiet. I got home around 6, put the groceries away, minus the eggs, and cooked dinner. Pasta with tomato sauce. I boiled the water, chopped some garlic and onion, added tinned tomatoes, seasoned it, about 20 minutes.
Simple and good.
After dinner, I sat on the sofa, turned on some music, read for a while. Around 9:30, I just fell asleep, right there on the sofa.
Not even in bed?
Not even in bed. I woke up at 11 with the book on my face, moved to the bedroom, and went back to sleep.
Fell asleep. I love that phrase. It means sleep just took you. You didn't decide to sleep. I fell asleep on the sofa. I fell asleep during the film. And fell is the past of fall. Changes completely, no ED.
What about your evening?
Livelier than yours. When I got home from the market, I decided to make a proper dinner. Chicken stew.
After a full lunch at the cafe?
I was hungry again by 7, okay? I cut up the chicken, fried it first. When a verb ends in Y, by the way, it becomes IED in the past, so fry became fried. Then I added vegetables, carrot and potato and onion, and let it simmer for an hour.
The whole flat must have smelled incredible.
It really did. My flatmate came home right as it finished cooking. Perfect timing.
Did they help at all?
They washed the dishes after. We ate together, talked about the week, and then we watched a film.
What film?
A genuinely terrible film.
What kind of terrible?
The kind where the ending makes no sense, but you watched the whole thing anyway because you started it, and now you are committed.
I know exactly that film. I have watched many of them.
We finished around 10:30. I brushed my teeth, read 3 more pages of my novel, and went to sleep.
Let's show people how to ask these questions too, because everything we have been saying is answers. But how do you ask?
The word you need is did. Did you go out? Did she call? What did you eat? Did comes first, then the subject, then the verb, and the verb stays in its base form, not did you went, just did you go.
Same rule as didn't. The verb never changes in questions or negatives. Did and didn't carry the past tense. The main verb just sits there in its normal form.
Let's try it. Kendall, did you watch anything last night?
No, I didn't. Too tired. I read a little and then fell asleep on the sofa, as previously discussed.
Did you eat breakfast before the park?
I made coffee, but I didn't eat. No, I didn't. That is a short answer. You never have to repeat the full verb. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Clean and simple.
Now you try. Pause the episode right now and answer out loud, What did I do yesterday morning? Even one sentence, even one verb, that counts.
The challenge.
In the comments, write 3 sentences in English: morning, afternoon, evening. Answer the question, what did you do yesterday?
You do not need to be perfect. Just try. Like this. Yesterday morning, I woke up late. In the afternoon, I studied English. In the evening, I watched a film and ate dinner with my family.
3 sentences, that is it. And if you dropped 6 eggs in a public car park, you can write that too.
We accept all stories. If you used a past tense verb correctly, even one, we will reply to your comment.
One more thing. If you watched this whole episode, if you were here from the sunrise story at the beginning all the way to the terrible film at the end, drop the word sunrise in the comments. Just that word. It's how we know you stayed with us the whole way through.
We read every single one. And when we have enough of you in the comments, we're going to build something. A place where Speak Anglo listeners can practice English together, ask questions, and keep going between episodes. We'll tell you more soon.
But it starts with sunrise in the comments. That's how you get on the list.
If this episode helped you, share it with one person who is learning English. One person.
We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Riley.
And I'm Kendall. Go practice.